Hi, I'm Alina Kishwani, and this is my sister Alicia. We're college students at the University of Michigan from Iowa, and we're Premier Youth Ambassadors with CO3. We wanted to share why radon is something that really matters to us, and why we think it should matter to more people, especially families.
When we first heard about radon, we honestly didn't think much of it. It wasn't something we grew up hearing about, even though we've lived in Iowa our whole lives.
Growing up in Iowa, we always heard about things like weather safety or air quality outside, but radon was never part of the conversation. It surprised me to learn later that Iowa actually has some of the highest radon levels in the country. What really stuck with me was realizing that radon exposure can happen in places we think of as safe, our homes, schools, and childhood centers. What you can't see it, smell it, or feel it, which means families might be exposed for years without ever knowing. As a college student and my involvement with the American Lung Cancer Screening Initiative, I learned that radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer, and that it affects people who've never smoked, which really changes how I think about prevention. This isn't about panic, it's about information and making small choices that protect people long term.
From volunteering at a children's hospital in Michigan, this made me start thinking about kids and how they're affected by radon. They spend so much of their time indoors, either at home, at school, or in childcare spaces, and they breathe faster than adults. That means that radon exposure can affect them even more over time. It honestly made me think differently about what safe spaces really mean. A place can look clean and safe on the outside and still have a hidden risk if no one has ever tested for radon. I also realized how unfair it is that so many families don't even know that radon is something they should be thinking about. Awareness isn't equal, and that's where education really matters.
Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that comes from the ground. It can seep into buildings through small cracks or openings and build up indoors. And because it's invisible and odorless, testing is the only way to know if it's there. The good news is that testing is actually simple and affordable. You place a radon test in the lowest lived level of your home or facility, leave it for a couple days, send it back, and get your results. That one step can give families peace of mind or the information they need to take action.
We decided to become Premier Youth Ambassadors with CR3 because we believe young people have a role in changing conversations around prevention. We're not experts, but we care, and we're learning how to use our voices. If sharing our story encourages even one person to test their home or ask questions about radon levels at school or in a childcare center, then that's meaningful. Prevention doesn't always start with big changes, sometimes it just starts with one conversation.
Radon doesn't have to be scary when people are informed, and kids deserve spaces that are safe in ways that we can't always see. Thank you.